Hello everyone, and welcome to a special edition of One-on-One with Dr. Brooks. I am actually in the home of Grayson Bou. He is a senior at Oak Mountain High School and just happens to be the valedictorian. Congratulations on that. And the reason that we're here today, because I actually found out a little while back that Grayson actually films himself cooking and shares recipes with his friends and shares meals with his friends. And so I just thought it would be a cool opportunity for us to record One-on-One with Dr. Brooks and his show, Bites by Bou. Great name, by the way.
Thank you.
I like that.
Good alliteration, yeah.
Yeah, you do. But I also want to introduce his friends who are here today. They're also seniors from Oak Mountain High School. I'll start with Joseph Alonzo. Hey, Joseph.
Hello, Dr. Brooks. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Great to see you again.
Yeah, it is. Last week.
Yes, absolutely. Miles Emerson. Hey, Miles.
Sir. Nice. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
I saw you at the Shelby County, what was it? The whole
Taste of Shelby County.
Taste of Shelby
Oh yeah,
County.
yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really fun event.
Yeah, good deal. And then last but not least, Brian Liu.
It's nice to see
Brian,
you.
how good
Happy to be here.
Yeah, listen,
Oh, yeah.
excited to have you guys.
Happy to be here for sure.
We're all happy to be here, guys.
Yeah,
please.
so this is always fun for me to get to talk to you guys. It's especially cool because you're seniors, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. But I want to mention the fact that when I talked to Grayson about coming, we talked about me making a dish, and I have to tell you, I'm not a cook. So, but I did bring my favorite dish. This is a dish that my wife makes. She's an unbelievable cook, and as you probably can tell, she's an unbelievable cook. And so this is a dish that we have like during sports season. So like for tailgate stuff, or if we're just at home and we're doing like appetizer foods, we'll have this food, and it's actually a taco dip. So I want to, it's really good. I want to belabor us tasting it, but I did want to share the ingredients. I first have to say this is not an endorsement of products, but I thought it was important for me to share what is in this dish. So we actually have Jimmy Dean sausage, which is really good. We have this sour cream that's a part of the dip. We have the refried beans, and then of course the taco sauce, and then this Mexican cheese blend. And I have to tell you, it is so good. It's layered. So she starts with the Mexican beans on bottom, and then of course the sour cream and the taco sauce, it's mixed together. So it kind of gives a little, actually like a pink color to it almost. Oh. And then you go with the sausage, and then of course you top it off with the cheese. So it's super good. I wanted you guys to try it. Grayson, I know you have something, but let's try this dish first.
All right.
And then we'll try your dessert. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
Or let's do this. All right, Grayson, tell us a little bit why you decided to do Bites by Bou.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been cooking, all my life, but I think the decision to document it is kind of I wanted to include more people.
Sure.
Right? I'm really big on food is about community.
Sure.
And having Bites by Bou gives me an excuse to like invite people to come cook.
Right.
So that's the main thing.
Sure. Very good. Well, listen, I appreciate the invitation. Certainly appreciate your family for allowing us to come film in the home. I'm not the cook. You and I did have a conversation though about my brother is actually a chef. So if y'all check out Chef Brooks on Instagram, he's got some cool stuff. Lives in Northwest Arkansas, but yeah, I think this is really cool that you invite your friends over and y'all share meals. And to your point, it is about community. So with that said, y'all want to give it a try?
Yes.
All right, good deal. So I'm gonna scoop out a little bit for each of you. We usually use our little scoops with this, so I'll just scoop out some for each of you and pass it down. Smells really good, so shout out to Dr. Risa Brooks for putting this together.
This does look good.
Yeah, it does.
It smells good.
It's amazing.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'll point it a little bit there.
Good. Oh, really good.
I like it.
Man, that is really
honestly,
good.
yeah.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, during game day, I bet that.
So good.
Tailgate
Is it like an
Yeah, I would-
appetizer?
Tailgate
I could
dish.
imagine putting like
Probably go
100
through
chips
that.
of this down.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Yeah.
here's probably a little secret that I personally have, which probably adds to the calorie count. But I usually will use Doritos and
Okay.
dip it with Doritos. So
gotcha.
There's a
yeah,
lot of cheese,
I do
bro.
that with my Chipotle bowls as well. Like I do love Doritos.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a good move.
yeah.
Yeah,
So y'all like it?
I do. Yes.
It was really good.
Actually,
Good.
no, I'm about to
Good.
eat this entire thing. I'm about to lick the plate clean. No, it's great.
Well, and again, it's just a fun dish that we enjoy as a family, and we share with our friends. You know, certainly football season's coming up in the fall, but you know, it's now like NBA basketball season, so we'll, if there are a lot of games on, we'll make it and just kind of be around the house and yeah, picking out and enjoying it. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
bet.
it's a super good dish. So glad you guys like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have to
that's
get
so
that
good.
recipe.
Yeah,
for sure.
we sure will. We will
Okay.
actually put the recipe in this episode for you guys to see and use it. And of course, we've shared the ingredients with you, and hopefully you and your family and others will enjoy it if you choose to make this dish. So, all right, guys. So, Grayson, tell us about your dessert dish.
All right.
All right, so I brought some tiramisu.
Oh,
Wait, I just
You
am
know,
really
this
excited.
dish, a lot of people think it's so fancy, but it's so easy to make.
okay.
So, you know, low effort, high turnout, right?
Yeah.
But biggest thing with this is like just patience. I made this like 2 days ago,
Okay.
and allowing it to sit and kind of soak up the coffee really helps a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, we can.
All right.
Again?
Let's
Sure.
dig in. I'm all about it.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about the tiramisu. You brought tiramisu, yeah. You brought tiramisu to school for,
Yeah, I did.
what was it?
Miss B.
Miss B.
It was for Miss B,
B.
but it was a
For-
specific event.
For her birthday?
For my math teacher's birthday,
Yeah.
I brought tiramisu because this is her favorite thing.
Okay.
So once again, kind of that community, right?
Yes, for sure. I love Miss B.
Yeah, she's a great teacher.
Yeah.
Amazing teacher, oh my gosh.
She makes BC, you know, more bearable, right? That calculus,
Yeah.
7A stuff to get through. You know?
Sure.
So
Thank you.
there you guys go.
All
We
right.
need forks.
I got forks, don't
Wait a
worry.
minute, I think we need
Thank you.
forks.
Here you go.
All right, thank you.
I got y'all.
Okay, it was right in front of me, but
All right, guys. We'll
All right.
give it a go.
Cheers.
Yep.
Cheers.
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 So good.
That's really good.
So good.
I'm glad.
I can taste like the coffee and that, like
Yeah.
that.
The
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah. So good.
It was like refreshing after like the warm, like the chips too.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was like cooling.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Man, that is so good. And how often do you do this?
The tiramisu specifically, special events, you know, like
Okay.
Miss B's birthday.
Oh my gosh.
But cooking, I try and cook a decent amount. My mom, you know, like I cooked dinner last night.
Sure.
So things like that, just here and there.
Nice. That's pretty cool. So your mom can call you and ask you what's for dinner, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. All right, well, guys, I want to just kind of dig into some school stuff. I mean, I talked to you guys about being seniors, and I think it's interesting that 3 of you are going to Auburn,
Yeah.
Yes.
and one of the friends decided not to, right?
Oh,
You-
it's just too
All right,
much stuff.
It's okay.
so,
It's okay.
Grayson, you're going to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
You made that decision. Why?
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to go a little far away, right?
Okay.
You know, I love my friends. That's going to be a part that's not great about going.
Sure.
But I'm really big on kind of a change in perspective kind of idea.
Sure.
And so, yeah, Georgia Tech, not too far, so I can always
No.
come back on the weekend.
Yeah.
But a really good school, so
Absolutely.
happy to go there.
Absolutely. All right, and you guys individually, and Joseph, we'll start with you. Tell us about your choice of Auburn.
Auburn. So I actually went to one football game, and ever since then I've kind of like enjoyed the campus. Like I know I said earlier that I like don't really know a feel for the campus and everything,
Sure.
but I loved it on game day. I went to that Georgia Auburn game, the one that it was like 17-10. I know it was like 2010. Yeah, the whole stadium was full on. I like the environment, like the community.
Sure.
Know a lot of people going there, so I was like, might as well go.
Sure.
First gen and everything, so
Nice.
wanted to
Yes.
get SEC feel, I guess, kind of.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brooks.
All right, Miles.
I might offend some War Eagle fans, but Auburn was not my first choice.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I only applied to 2 schools. I applied to Auburn and Florida State.
Okay.
And actually, I wanted to go to Florida State way more. I got accepted. It's just that the tuition for Florida State would have been like so much more expensive.
Sure. Out of state
And then
all that.
yeah, out of state, I think it was gonna be like $50K a year or something compared to Auburn, which is like nowhere near that amount. And I'm still gonna have a great time at Auburn. I
Of
know,
course.
So
Of course.
yeah, and then also what influenced me is these 2 are also going, and then it does make it better since I get to room with like 2 of my best friends.
Sure,
So
sure.
I know I'm gonna have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Brian.
Yeah, so I have a lot of friends who graduated last year, and they always tell me, oh, come down for a weekend, let's go hang out. And it's just so much fun. I love the people there. The campus, like, just the student life is amazing.
It is.
And also, like I said earlier, Jordan Hare, stadium's real cool. It's
There
nice.
you go. Nice. Okay. So I have to tell you guys, the maker of this taco dip is an Auburn grad. So
Oh,
yeah.
really?
That's what-
So yep.
to hear it.
Yep.
That's it.
There you
Yeah, I
go.
was gonna say, you love to hear it.
All right. So as you guys think about graduation, of course, it's coming up in a couple of weeks. If I ask you, what advice would you give to like freshmen? Okay, we've got some 8th graders. They're going to show up at Oak Mountain High School next year. What advice would you give them? Brian, let's start with you.
Some advice that I'd give is just have fun with it. Like, everyone always says that high school won't last forever. And I've made so many great memories, especially like with these 3.
Yeah.
Like, it's really great to soak in the moment of how far we've came and
Yeah.
just getting to meet everyone in general.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
I'm not trying to build off of what he's saying. I'll give a little something else, but yeah, I do agree. I think you should definitely enjoy high school, and it does go by really fast,
Yeah.
way faster than I thought it would. And then I guess a piece of advice I'll add is kind of I think just take risks. You're in high school. It doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things, especially if you're going to college. Just do stuff that excites for you, go have fun, and then, take risks, find out what you like to do, kind of like what Grayson's doing with his cooking stuff, just,
Sure.
do new stuff.
I love that. I love that. Joseph?
I'm the same way. I think just cherish it. Join a community. A lot of people join clubs. I know Brian joined a lot of clubs. Oh, he has a
Oh, yeah.
bunch. But joining clubs, finding a sense of community is definitely
Sure.
what I'd advise. Because I mean, you build a lot of friendships and stuff like that. Memories that you'll keep forever.
Yeah.
So
I love
that's a
the
good
fact
thing.
that y'all are using the word community, because that
Yeah.
means that kind
Yeah.
of means a lot. So, all right, Grayson, you're going to be the guy on the stage giving the speech.
Yeah, I won't give away my speeches topic too much, but some other advice would be around the community, and it's to understand that you have the community and that there's so many people who are there to help you.
Sure.
I think a lot of times freshmen come into high school thinking like completely new thing, like as if like no one wants them there, but like all the teachers, they're there to help and all that kind of thing.
Sure.
And so, my advice, go out there, ask questions when you need it,
Sure.
and take advantage of the resources you have.
Perfect. Sounds good. All right. All right, here's one that's, I think it's interesting. So, if you guys had to take a high school class over again, what class would it be and why? All right. Miles, you want to start?
I'll start us off. Unless someone else has something, because I might want to think about it for a second.
That's a tough question.
I can do
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, you can do
Okay.
yours.
Okay.
Some people are gonna say I'm crazy, but I would probably do BC calculus again.
Oh,
Now, I know the course load and all that stuff, but Miss B, our teacher at
Sure.
Oakmont, I mean, she is just such a great teacher.
Sure.
And I think, you know, the challenge of the class really brought like all the classmates together kind
Right.
of idea.
Right.
And so it's like even if we're, you know, crying over an assignment, we're doing it together kind of
Right.
idea.
Sure.
And so I wouldn't mind doing that again. Maybe not all the work. But.
Sure, sure. Well, and to your point, great teacher. I know I've spoken to so many kids just who've graduated over the years, and it is amazing to me that they always speak about her class, even though, you know, math is probably not always their favorite subject when they talk about it, but they just love her as a teacher and love the way she delivers instruction and gets them involved in the math classes. So I think that's really cool. I'm, you know, hearing that
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So
I'll kind of say some of a similar thing to Grayson.
okay,
I do. BC is it's a rough class. I do totally agree with everything he's saying, and also I'll say AP Chem probably, which it is
Yeah, I was
a
gonna
really.
say
it
that.
is- I think that is one of, if not the hardest classes I've ever taken. I took it to give myself a challenge and avoid that I get one.
took a risk.
Yeah,
huh?
I took a challenge and it gave me one. But I think why I loved it so much was, like, I mean, since we're talking about community, like the classroom, I think we had about 15 people in our AP Chem class, and it was, everyone got along. Like,
Yeah.
I think everybody in there was like wanted to talk to each other. We were all friends, and yeah, like what Grayson was saying, material could be rough sometimes. Test days were dreadful, but like I think being around people and then like studying with people, because that was a big thing we would do. We'd go to like Panera and have AP Chem study sessions
Sure.
and all, you know, like dread about test day tomorrow and try and prepare as best as we could. I think
Yeah.
those are some of the best memories I had.
Sure, sure. What do you think, Joseph?
I was gonna say AP Chem as well. I was stuck in between AP Chem or AP Gov because I liked AP Gov because I mean we had to interact a lot with each other, and I
Sure.
think I've gotten to know a lot of different people a lot better.
Sure.
Same with AP Chemistry. That's where a good majority of us, like Miles said, we would all just go down to Panera and just kind of bond over the course load, how hard it was, and
Sure.
it was just no, it's true, it is true. And we would bond a lot over that, and then AP Government was just fun because of interactions. I'd probably do that all over again. We got to talk to new people,
Yeah.
like work with each other. That was fun.
All right, Brian.
I'd probably have to say my favorite over my past 4 years is probably gonna be band. I was in band for all 4 years.
That's awesome.
And especially marching band season, at Oak Mountain, we had 300 people all working for the same goal, trying to make the show as presentable and great as it can be. So then being part of like something so big,
Yeah.
like that has 300 people that you're all working for one big goal, it was just like such a great feeling to have, you know?
Sure, sure. And to your point, outstanding band.
No.
Band directors are incredible.
Mr. OMD and Dr.
yeah.
are great.
Well, just though the talent of all of the students and how they help enhance and build the talent in the students is pretty incredible. So yeah, thank you guys for those answers. So, all right, so I'm gonna close out. I want to close out with this question, and it might seem hard, but I hope it'll be fun for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there a moment from high school that you guys think, and I'll give you a moment to think about it, that basically deserves its own documentary? Like, I know you talked about band, and I know what you do in band is really documented, but is there a moment, a funny moment or something that, you know, probably deserves a Netflix special or something? What do you think?
I could go.
All right.
Are we talking about like high school class?
Yeah.
Like, cause I could talk about like tennis on the high school team if that's
Just-
in that area.
just anything that you think
Anything
is-
high school related.
Yeah.
I'll definitely talk about tennis. I think this was freshman year maybe. I think there's like seeding for the tennis team, and I managed to get like to the 6th seed and only like 1 through 6 play. And I just remember being the last match. I can't remember if it's freshman year or sophomore year, but I remember I was the last match, and I was like a deciding match. Like as to like who would win. You know, like I think we were playing against Hewitt Trustful. It was like who would win the match, and I think I remember winning that one, and then like my team rushing on and like celebrating with me when I was like. And back then, for like freshman year, I was like 5 feet tall. So I just
Yeah, you're
like
a little taller than
I
that
was really,
now,
really.
a little bit.
It was just a really like awesome experience. You know, like I think about that a lot, and then just that kind of shapes like how I treat the tennis team and how we're all like a family and on that team.
Sure.
I'm really gonna miss them this year, especially graduating now.
Sure. Sure. What do you think, Brian?
Ooh, sort of like bandwagoning off that. I know the band, it's already like pretty documented a lot because of Mr. Fitz, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But I do think like the amount of hours we put in to build one great show for everyone to see, like I just wish there was like a documentary that could see all of that, like all the tears, sweat,
behind the
like,
scenes,
everything.
Yeah.
And then especially after winning our last year, we won all 3 comps, didn't lose a single caption as well.
Sure.
It felt so amazing seeing everyone run from the stands onto the field, like just in excitement over like fully sweeping. It was amazing.
Sure. Shout out to Mr. Fitz too.
Shout
He's
out
great.
to Mr. Fitz.
He's great. He's great. All right, Joseph.
Yeah, for me, it was last year, junior year, of Chelsea versus Oak Mountain. We won on that field goal. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I remember that. I would probably make a documentary about that. That was the most like, because it's like a rivalry game, right?
Big
So it
rivalry.
was a big rivalry game. And just like the prep, the build up and everything, and then we ended up winning like last second with a field goal.
Yeah.
Hey, that was pretty cool. I think
Everyone
was going crazy.
Like there's no way.
Yeah, because we thought we were gonna lose. We thought it was over, but Josh Renfro, shout out to my guy. We ended up kicking
Wasn't
it.
that like a long field goal?
Yeah,
It was
too?
40. It was like 40 something
Yeah.
yards.
He was like a sophomore.
Yeah,
He's a sophomore, and it was like a 40-yard field goal.
Yeah,
It was pretty far, and so we
remember that
didn't know if he was gonna make it.
I remember that moment because I think he was like player of the week. And
He got
all
like
that.
a
It was
whole.
cool moment. Yeah.
He got his
Exciting
own little
time.
thing for it. Yeah.
All right, our host.
Yeah, mine it'd probably be my time in Model UN. Right, this is kind of the club I've done. Like freshman year, I was the only like freshman in the club that went to a conference, and it was like less than 10 people there, right, in the club. But since then, like this year, I'm president of the club, and I think we had like over 30 go to a conference, and so I just think like the process of growing it, right? I've been there, behind the scenes, hands on, kind of doing that, and so this year we won like best large delegation, which was really just great to see and kind of all like that work come to fruition.
Sure. And of course, you guys have graduation coming up. That will be a big day. I'm excited. I'll be there. I'll be there and say a few words. So, listen, congratulations to each of you. I'm just super proud of what you've accomplished, and I know that you all will do great things in the future. And thank you so much for representing the Oak Mountain community, Shelby County Schools really well. And listen, Grayson, thank you for hosting us today. Hope y'all have enjoyed the food. I've enjoyed like hanging out with y'all. And listen, I'm super proud. I have to say this, although I don't like saying it, but I know I've announced that this is my last year. I'm retiring, but I'm just super honored to kind of get to meet guys like you, and I will take the memory of this, into everything that I do, because again, I hope people and want people to know how special our schools are, but more importantly, how special and incredible our students are. So thank you to each of you. Best wishes to you on your next step, Auburn and Georgia Tech, and certainly I want you to know if there's anything that I can do to help you. All you've got to do is reach out, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Dr. Brooks.
All right. And thank you everyone for watching this special episode of One-on-One with Dr. Brooks, Bites by Boo. We appreciate each and every one of these guys for what they've done, but more importantly, we celebrate the class of 2026, and we celebrate you, everyone out there who watches our shows, everyone who cares about our schools and supports our schools. We appreciate you, and we'll see you again on 101. Thank you so much. Take care.